To this other important story, on an average night in Los Angeles County, more than 60,000 homeless people are on the streets. And at the same time, there are more than 20,000 vacant hotel rooms. Later this year, voters will get to decide should those vacant hotel rooms be offered to the homeless. And here to discuss this issue is Stuart Waldman. He is the president of Valley Industry Association. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Mr. Waldman, you represent the business side of this discussion. Why do you believe that, those who do not have homes should not use vacant hotel rooms?
Well, we're not talking about using a vacant hotel. We're talking about using a vacant hotel room while there's also tourists there and other people working. This is not a situation that is just something that's easy. During the pandemic, we had Project Room Key, where there were vacant hotels that the city rented out and let the homeless stay there. Putting the homeless in a working hotel is, one, going to have a chilling effect on the people who are thinking about staying in that hotel, but two, it just causes a lot of problems because of potential damage, potential situations where the police might need to come. And it's extremely costly. The city's going to have to reimburse the hotels for this.
Tell me more about the pushback that you're hearing from your community over this proposal.
Well, it's just a ridiculous proposal. It's something that the hotel union put together to try and extract concessions from hotel employers and get them to unionize. This isn't something to really solve our homelessness. The fact is that the hotels don't play a role in the reason that we have homelessness, and they're certainly not the solution either. And LA is such an impactful community that's based on the tourist economy. To do anything that might keep people from coming to visit LA could be catastrophic.
Well, we know the ordinance was proposed by Unite Here Local 11, and the co-president said, quote, "By no means do we think this solves the homelessness crisis, but do hotels have a role to play? Of course they do." You disagree with that. Can you tell me succinctly why?
Well, there are some hotels and motels that the city and county have purchased from the hotel operators, but most of these hotels create jobs. They are not responsible for homelessness. And, I don't understand what the co-president, Kurt, is saying. The hotels have no role to play, and he knows that. The fact is that, why would somebody want to come to a hotel where there's the possibility of someone who is homeless, having a mental break, who is using drugs? There's so many problems.
And Stuart, if I can push back just for one moment, because there is the other side to it, that this community is so stigmatized, and it's not only people having a mental break, right? The other side is saying it's seniors, it's students, it's working people. We only have about 20 seconds left, but what would you say to that?
Well, in 20 seconds, I would say that, of course, that is not the majority of people who are homeless. But those are the people that we read about. Those are the problems that we see. The people who want help can get help. There are great organizations like the Rescue Mission, Hope of the Valley, that help people who need help. And the hotels are not the problem.
Stuart Waldman, it's an important issue. I'm sorry we're tight on time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.